Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As 2024 comes to an end, I really am wanting to finish off my scrapbook journal that I started earlier this year. This is what it is looking like so far. It's extremely thick, as you can tell, and I do have quite a few pages left in here that's waiting to be filled, and I thought it would be fun to do a little mini series here on my channel where I attempt to finish off this journal. Most of these are going to be like yearly recap type of spreads, and in those I basically just want to talk about all of my favorite media and things that happened throughout the year. So I think that'll be cool to do with you guys in these little finish my journal with me videos. I also do have a writing journal if you're new to my channel, but this one does have quite a lot left in it, and I'm honestly not super keen to finish this before the end of the year. I might be able to, but since these are just writing journal spreads as well, they might not be as fun to do, so I'll definitely show you guys pages in here before the end of the year. But for this little series, I'm going to be just focusing on my scrapbook journal. So luckily the journal that I'm using does have page numbers, so I actually do know exactly how much I have left in here. So there are 115 pages in this journal, and I'm currently on page 95, which means I have 20 pages to go. So that does sound like a lot, but luckily a lot of my spreads are ones that look like this, where I'm using 2 pages as one spread. So hopefully that'll help me use more of those 20 pages. But for today's video specifically, I have 2 spreads planned out that I wanted to do with you guys. One of them being my winter bucket list. I love doing these every season. I just feel like they're really fun, and once again they do take up 2 pages, which is nice. And then I'm also going to be doing a yearly recap spread, and this one I'm focusing on my favorite albums of the year. I think I'm gonna do this in a special creative little format as well, which you guys will see. So those are the 2 spreads that I've planned out to do with you guys today. I think I'm gonna start off with my winter bucket list. I already have everything printed out, so let's go ahead and get into that. I've cut out the main elements of the bucket list so far. So we have baking, Christmas market, ice skating, reading cozy Christmassy books, making fun cozy drink recipes, and then get and wear matching pajamas. So those are all of the items on my bucket list, and I kind of have a specific style that I want to lay this out in, and it's going to be kind of inspired by this style that I've seen a lot on my Pinterest feed. I will link the creator of this in the description. I just want to have a background focused in the center of the page and then collage everything surrounding it. So for the background, I printed out this little blue wintry snow print. As you guys could see earlier, my journal is extremely thick, so I'm trying to avoid using cardstock, thick scrapbook papers, and just anything that could thicken it up too much. That's why I decided to print this out instead of just using blue scrapbook paper. So I think I'm gonna cut this maybe 75% down, and then use this as the center background piece that I mentioned. happy with this layout here, and then in this blank area here I'm going to probably spell out winter bucket list and then fill in whatever gaps with stickers and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and glue all of this down first and come back so we can do the lettering and the deco. Okay, so I've just finished gluing it down. I did change it a little bit from the original layout, but I think I'm happy with the way that this looks. For the lettering, I'm also going to be going off some Pinterest inspo that I've always seen. Basically, it's just paper cutouts of each letter. Here's an example that I found on Pinterest. Once again, I'll link this creator in the description box. But I want to do that with literally just white printer paper. So just in pencil, I'm going to sketch out each letter of winter bucket list probably, and then cut each out and glue them onto the page. I feel like this is going to be very tedious, so I think I'll move over to my desk just so it's a little bit more comfortable. And then of course we have to deco with washi tape, stickers, etc. And then I'm still debating if I want to highlight each item on the bucket list. I have done this before in my autumn bucket list where I highlighted each item of the bucket list using little labels from my label printer that I use sometimes. After I deco the page, I think I'll just take a look at it and see if it's too busy or not. So yeah, let me move over to my desk so we can start doing the lettering and deco. I'm just realizing that I forgot to glue down one of the pictures that I cut out, so I'm going to do that quickly now. So I have this Mrs. Fields cookbook that I thrifted, and there's actually a page, if I remember correctly, that has holiday cookies. Maybe that could potentially fit the vibe. Look how cute he is. I definitely could add a little bit more stickers here and there, but I think I'm going to leave it as is for now. But let me know what you guys think of this page. And now let's go ahead and move on to the next set of pages here, which is going to be focused on my favorite albums of 2024 per month. You guys already know the first step is, as always, to cut out the pictures that I printed. In the Word document itself, I rounded out the corners of the pictures so that it would resemble how photos appear on your Pinterest feed with the rounded edges. Okay, now that we have everything cut out, I'm going to attempt to lay this out. Now looking at it, I definitely printed these a little bit bigger than I should have because I'm not entirely sure if all of these are going to fit onto the page, but I'm going to try my best. I will say I used to have a very diverse music taste a few years ago, and more recently I've just been into more popular music, I guess, which of course there's absolutely nothing wrong with, but if you're wondering about my music taste. Let me know if we share some favorite albums. I think my best bet is to have some of these sticking out like this, just to fit as much as I can. Okay, so here's the final spread after adding the little washi tape title. I like how it kind of looks messy and undone alongside the like structure of the Pinterest-y layout. I definitely want to do kind of fun themes like this for the other 2024 recap pages that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, that is the last spread for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and journaling with me today as I start my attempt of finishing my scrapbook journal before the end of the year. Let me know what you thought of the spreads, and if you guys have any ideas for more pages that I can do to fill up my journal, please let me know. I'm open to basically anything at this point. But that's all for today, and I will see you guys in my next video.